Alright guys, welcome back to war number 4. We were kind of gifted a win finally because the other team obviously was not trying in this one, so I can be a little more flexible with the fights that I did. Starting off on path 3, we've got Sam Wilson against Kitty. Sam Wilson is great because against mutant tactic attackers, I can just block unblockable attacks freely. That is in his kit, only against mutants. So it only works against the mutant tactic attackers. I can go ahead and I don't even have to throw an intercept and I can just wreck the fight. It's great. Next up we have a Shuri. This one is Hulkling. It's only my rank, I think it's only a rank 3 or 4 Hulkling on my junior account. So it's a little bit of a slower fight against this beefy 7-star Shuri. But we'll take it down nice and like it's, you know, I'm no risk of taking any damage back from the armor ups or the power burn because we're immune to power burn, so it works out really well. We're just going to do usual Hulkling things there, hit into the block, but she can block unblockable when she's got that her charge, like her when she's got those charges up there. So I forgot about that, so it's a little bit slower here, but not the end of the world. Gonna go ahead, bait that special one and just go and attack in again. So it's not the worst. It is a little bit slower than I would have liked, because you do like to get those like pierce charges hitting into the block and then getting the big special too. But either way, that's fine. I can go ahead, grab the pierce charges anyway, and even if I just go ahead and just like that hit into the block and don't go for the unblockable special too, then that's fine. Then I can still get my damage in. Just have to be careful because I can't get the easy parries, and I can go ahead and also when I bait heavies, I triggered the unblockable, so I got to be careful. So here I'm just going to hit into the block even with the special 2, and with those pierce charges we still do quite a bit of damage. So nothing too crazy. And again, these guys were not trying this war, so they racked up like well over 100 deaths, so it didn't really matter. I think a lot of guys had gone in, and you know, it's a good chance to practice some fights, and we're going to see some fights here where I was still boosting up on the first go around. Like I boosted up, but then I only used like a 40% revive a couple times, like if I screwed up, and I wasn't going completely crazy near the end because it wasn't, I've been using a lot of items. So here we're going to go ahead against the Spider-Gwen here, and Elsa, not only can she get the taunt really easily, but she can also counter the evades. Anytime someone evades on Elsa, instead of doing incinerates, you're going to do cold snaps instead, and the cold snaps prevent evasion. So very nice combo there with Elsa. Also Spider-Gwen, even without the even if you don't get the intercept, her specials are not that bad to evade while rooted, so not too concerned about that. More the evade than the node itself. And then here we have a sloped armor Adam Warlock, and unlike when Adam Warlock first came into the contest, I am much better at facing him these days. So here I'm just going to go and bait special 1s as much as I can, and I'm pretty comfortable here at this point in time evading and countering his special 1. Obviously the special 2 you don't want to attack in afterwards because he goes into the stasis pod. Also, you don't really want to parry him because then you'll trigger his unblockable, so I'd rather hit into the block here, get the nice big special 2s there, and again push him to special 1s just by hitting into the block or getting intercepts there. I know the stasis pod is coming, so I'm going to back away. He throws a nice little heavy attack after that stasis pod, so good thing I waited. Then I did get bait another special 1, and now basically the fight is almost over here. We just gotta bait a few more specials there, build up to our special 2, and almost finished. One more special 1 will do it, I think. There we go. Use the striker to end the fight. So clean fight there. Now we have a mini boss. We got an Onslaught, and this is the ebb and flow knockdown one, which is very annoying. Went in with my Sam Wilson again. He's only rank 1 at this point. We get a bunch of nice little intercepts at the beginning there because I don't really want to parry him, or I can't really parry his first attack anyway. And here I'm able to block his unblockable specials. I did take advantage on this particular node to try and do, so you can see I got a few evades in there. So I'm trying to see if I can master that timing, because it's like 3 evades in a row, like 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th one is like a back away, and then there's like a 5th evade, like move in there that you got to evade at the very end, but then you can attack in afterwards. So I was kind of playing around on this fight a little bit, trying to see if I could get used to that, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you can attack in afterwards. So that's why I'm trying to work on that timing. It's very, and then I got clipped by mistake, and that's going to be the end of it here. I think I actually went in 2 more times, but I think I only have the recording for 1, so I messed up really bad one time here after the I pushed him to a special 3 by mistake, went in 1 more time, screwed up, went in 1 last time, so I only got 1 attack bonus on this one. But again, I was not concerned about this war at all. We were going to win, and this was more of a chance for me to get some practice in on this particular fight. While I know every attack bonus does matter for the overall score, we were pretty much getting our butts kicked this season anyway, so I think we're just happy to grab a win. And then I took another mini with Spider-Ham here with Elsa, and I made 1 bonehead mistake. I wasn't really focused too much here, again, also against Spider-Ham, on getting the intercepts, even though I really like, because you can evade his special 1 without it. We learned that when I used like Oc against him, and I was hoping that I would trigger his evade early, so that I could get the cold snaps on, but I wasn't really getting that early on. And I think I ran out of my charges, so I have to wait for those charges to reset here. Now they're finally reset. But again, he hasn't thrown actually like an evade on me. So instead of I'm getting incinerates, not the cold snaps. And then right there, I get a nice clean evade, and I'm going to get clapped right in the face. Right there, I didn't evade fast enough, and 1 special 1 is all it takes to take me out. But that's fine. Again, I wasn't too concerned at this point. I just used a 40% revive and went in to finish him off. So wasn't too concerned. Really wish I would have had that the first time, but again, not really worried about his special 1, except I kind of pushed myself too close to the wall and couldn't evade it there. Here we're on to path 1. I forgot to record at the beginning of the fight, so this is node 1. This is just if you're too close to them, they get the regen. Here I went with Doc Ock. I did have to throw an intercept in order to make sure I can block an unblockable special, even though his special 1 is not that bad to evade even while rooted, except I get too close to him here, and right at the end I messed up the evade timing there because I was too close to him, and really realized that it was actually 1 evade, then I had time before the second evade. I kind of evaded twice in a row by mistake. Here's a fight I'm very proud of. It's a Masochism Hyperion, and we're going to take it with Wiccan. Now most of his debuffs are passive, and you can see here I went with light ending combo for the neutralize, medium ending combo for the passive incinerates. And then if I have the neutralize up, even if I trigger a debuff, he's not going to get the regen to go unblockable because I have the neutralize up. So as long as I keep the neutralize up, he doesn't get the regen from the masochism, which is a really nice combination here, because it's not a passive, it's an active regen, and the active regen is what puts him unblockable from the vigorous assault. So I was really quite pleased with this strategy here for Wiccan against Hyperion, and we absolutely melt him here. There he does get a little bit of power there, gets up to a special 2. We're going to go special 1 again, get a little bit of regen, top up our own health. There, push him to bait that heavy attack, go in again for the medium combo for the incinerate. and finish it off just about with another light ending combo. He's done, hit into him, he's finished. So very, very proud of that fight. And then we have again a Hulkling here in phase 2, in section 2. Also with Wiccan, reinvigorated, unblockable, never back down. Every time we see Hulkling, if we can bring Wiccan in, we know it's going to be a good time. Get the light ending combo for the neutralize. And then go for the medium ending combo for, well, again, we went light ending combo again for the neutralize, but the special one for the extended duration. Then we're going to go medium ending combo for the incinerate. And back again to the light ending combo. Special 2, we get those plasmas plus the incinerate's absolute melt show. Then we have Bishop with Viv Vision, and I did screw up on this one as well. I could have maybe boosted up a bit more, but again, I do like Viv for this fight because she's great to counter Buffet because she can't have her buffs nullified. Unfortunately, I forgot here that I threw the special 1, and I kept attacking in to go for the special 2 and taking all that incinerate damage. This is a bonehead play on my part. I was not thinking at all. I think I was rushing to get these fights done, and we had already won the war, so I wasn't really thinking, because I think I could have easily soloed that one with Viv. Here, Oc also does a great job here against Bishop. Even on Buffet here, we're just going to go ahead and parry heavy our way to victory. Nothing too crazy here. But I do really think I could have soloed that one very easily with Viv if I just remembered to back off there and wasn't rushing. So there we go, Oc finishes Bishop for me, and that's the end of our war. So we didn't have that much to do, and I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.